Hello everybody, Wild Fox here, and welcome back to another episode of my series Customs in Disguise. And here we have a custom that I've really been looking forward to doing, and a few others have been looking forward to it too. Here we have my custom-made Bumblebee movie, Starscream. Now yes, I know that there is a Studio Series Voyager Starscream on the way, but the difference is, mine's is an Earth mode, theirs is a Cybertron mode. So mine's is more close to G1 than that one is. So let's take a look. Now you're probably wondering, why am I using the jet, showing off the jet mode first? Well, because I like to save best for last, and the robot mode, believe me, is the best. So let's take a look at the jet mode here. So yeah, pretty much looks like Blitzwing from a distance, but from the top, it does actually look pretty much like Starscream. I mean, I've added nice Decepticon decals here, and I've added a white and red stripe, and made the back tail fins blue with red stripes. And also painted in the missiles, and yes, they look like ice pops, but I don't care, because I think they look cool. Yeah, that's pretty much all to say about the jet mode. So let's get down to the robot mode, shall we? Let's do it. Okay, so right, so just to buy us some time while I transform this thing by first taking off the missiles. This took me quite a couple of days to make, well, to paint, should I say. Yeah, that's mainly because I did know what I wanted initially, but then when I looked back at the Cybertron scene from the Bumblebee movie, I thought there is a lot of more details I missed, so I couldn't afford to miss those. So I decided to go back and do some more paint work, and honestly, the results speak for themselves, because it just looks amazing. So, there we go. There we go. Okay, so let's get to the legs here. So, yep, the paints you're probably wondering I used. Well, I used the same kind of paints I used for my custom Megatron. If you haven't seen that review, check it out. I used Painter's Touch Bright Red. So, there we go. Yep, Painter's Touch Bright Red, blue. And for the blue, well, I used 2 coats of those. So, I wouldn't recommend using one, because if you use one, you're more likely to get a more Thundercracker blue, and which is definitely it's something hinted for the next review. Yeah, using 2 coats gives you a nice dark blue, so I'd highly recommend using 2 coats if you're going to do Starscream. And, there we go, got your sneaky head out. Oh, and it decided to go back in. Why you do this? Why are you doing this, Starscream? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, the wings are fine. Anyway. Oh, and also for the white stripe, and just in case you're wondering, yes, same paint, used bright white. And if I keep talking to you about how many kinds of colours of paints I use, I'm going to end up sounding like Bob Ross at this rate. And I ain't Bob Ross. So, yep, let's keep going. And I don't know why the head refuses to come out. I always hated this part of the transformation, and I'm pretty sure I'm not alone in that area. So, there we go. Just so you know, guys, I have not had much experience transforming this guy. He has been a pain in my rear for some time trying to get this part, because this is just, finally! There we go. There we go. Here he is. Now he's done. I will probably dodge the missiles for now because, well, he looks good without them. And I will put them back on. Don't worry. So here we are. This is my custom Starscream, and he looks absolutely amazing. I absolutely love what I've done to this guy. So let's take a look at the details. So I used the same kind of paint for the black on the wheels. So in case no one knew, that was landing gear. So yep, got blue around all the feet. Of course, you got the tail fins here. You got the nice blue stripes here, and you painted all the nice red there, and the torso, and also painted these flat parts, which I missed in my first painting of this. Painted the whole arms blue. I know these parts are technically white in the movie, but I think they look great blue. And I wanted to keep the red stripe because it looks awesome. Even added a little bit of red here, red there, and even in the back, it's still pretty much the same. And you got your Decepticon symbols there. So yep, that's that. And you probably want to see him a little bit look more G1 by putting the wings down. And yeah, that looks great. So yeah, let's put them back up just for accuracy, and let's put on his little missiles. Yeah, his little popsicle missiles. I don't care that they look like popsicles, I think they're cute. Now, accessories-wise, yes, I did an overhaul on painting those. Let's take a look at his gun. So here we are. Looks very similar to the official version that will be coming out, although I heard that it's not the same mold. but it looks the same, and plus, mine has a blue and red stripe. Theirs is just completely blue. So, yeah, it looks great. Let's put it on his hand. Just to open his hand up, put it in the slot right there, and, oh, it's just slipping out. There we go. And for his little, I'm just going to call it a knife, because it just looks like a knife. So I painted it silver, and I painted clearly it's a hand, and I painted that blue, just so it matches his actual body. So let's put that in there. Starscream always did say his wits were his sharpest weapon. Maybe not in the movie, but definitely in Transformers Prime he did. So, yep, there we go. Looks great. Now, you probably want to see this with our Lord Megatron Custom that I made from my last review. So let's take a look. Here he is, next to my custom Megatron. And yes, I added in the Dark Star Saber, my bad guys. Dark Star Saber. And I just thought, why not? Because it just looks awesome on him. And yeah, let's take this off just to get a bit more G1 authentic. There we go. Megs and Starscream together. They look amazing. Love these two together. And you know what? Why not? Let's just do it. As terrible as that Robots in Disguise series was, you can't deny seeing Starscream in his G1 glory, holding the Dark Star Saber. It's probably one of the coolest things that show has ever done. So here we are. Yes, Starscream with the Dark Star Saber. There's too many stars in there. And plus, Starscream's not worthy of it, as the Dark Saber says to him for some reason. But anyway, yeah, that is... oh, let's do more comparisons. Yeah, let's put him next to Prime. And yeah, height-wise, height looks great. I mean, Starscream is shorter than Prime, as he should be. And just the same goes for Megatron. I mean, Megatron's supposed to be way bigger than him, as he is supposed to be bigger than Prime, which he is. Which is great. That's why I love that mold. Now, let's also put him next to Bumblebee. Pretty much half his size. You're probably wondering, what did I do to Bumblebee? Well, I'll tell you what I did. We can all agree that his backpack was a waste of space, so I just took that off. And if you want to take it off yourself, just knock out the pin that sits here, and it'll take the whole backpack off. No problems, and you can just reattach it anytime you want. And plus, the end result, you get a more accurate version of Bumblebee from the movie. But this isn't a Bumblebee review, which is weird, considering that the next comparison is going to be the off-road Bumblebee, the one that gets his voice box ripped out. But last I checked, that was Blitzwing. This is Starscream. So, let's just take these two away. And that will be it for the comparisons for now. And, oh, where's his gun? There's his gun. Let's just put it back on, because that's where it belongs. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this review, because I know I did. Because I pretty much did 2 takes on this thing, because for some reason, something was in frame where it should have been. And let's center this a bit more. There we go. So, yeah. Absolutely love what I've done to this figure, and you can make yours yourself, since I listed the paints I used, although obviously you need to be really good with paintwork, because me, I've got very good hands, so I'm very good at painting this stuff. I know it's not very professional, because I know some people who make custom Transformers look amazing, but this is just the best I like to make it. I like to make it look like it matches the toys, which it does. It looks like it belongs with Bumblebee, who's sneaking in the corner. Now, so, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the review. Subscribe for more. My next custom review will be Thundercracker, as he was the next one I painted immediately after Starscream. So, and that is it. So, subscribe, like, share anywhere you like to share it. And show your friends, show your family, and if you're probably going to ask them, I want this for Christmas, well, that's not going to happen, because last I checked, this doesn't sell until next July, which is weird, considering they had the official images. Anyway, that's it. So, thank you for your time, and I'll see you next time.